Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be me comparing my favorite body washes with you, and we're going to talk about how long each one lasts in terms of usage, how many uses I get out of each one of them. Now with body wash specifically, I feel like you cannot just look at how much value you're getting in a particular bottle and just compare like straight off of that, because certain body washes I feel like a little goes a long way and it will really last, versus there are other body washes that you might feel like you need more product to actually cleanse your body. And if you're getting a giant size of body lotion but every time you're using it you're using more product, then I feel like it doesn't really equate in terms of value in that sense, so you really have to count how long one body wash is lasting you and then see what's the value, what's the price, what's the offer that you can get on it, and then decide what's a better value and what's not. I hope that made sense, but I will explain that to you with examples, and I'm going to tell you what are my favorite body washes in general that I've been using a ton, and what's the value, which is the best one, etc. So yes, in case you're interested in that, please keep watching. I have 3 actually to talk about today. You can kind of call it 4, because with one specific I have like 2 separate sizes that are available, and there are different variants also that we're going to talk about. So we have 4 basically to talk about. Now starting with the body wash, which I really love, but this is the least value, and I kind of already knew that it's the worst value, which is why I always used to try to find a deal or a discount on this wherever I possibly can. And I'm speaking about the Plum body washes that come in the smaller size. I think it's the 240 ml size, if I am not mistaken, the one that's in the conical shape packaging with the pump. And my favorite variant out of all of those is the cherry variant actually. So if I had to buy that, I could possibly get 2 of them if I'm buying it together for about 560 rupees after the discount that I would get. So because I have a ton of Plum points, I can get 200 rupees off on any of my orders. So one of those is actually 380 rupees. So when I buy 2 together, it would be 760, and then I'll use my 200 rupee coupon. I wouldn't use the 200 rupee coupon just if I'm buying one bottle, because then I just have to pay 180 rupees and then they'll charge me for the shipping. So I would buy 2 if I'm buying one at a time. It wouldn't really make sense. I would buy 2, pay around 560 for 2 bottles after the offer. So that makes it basically 280 rupees per bottle that I would be paying, and I'm getting about 40 uses out of this. Now how I calculated this is that one bottle lasted me for 20 days and I was taking a shower twice in a day, so I'm getting about 40 uses, and that makes it the most expensive one, and I'm paying about 7 rupees for it every use that I am using it for. So it is the most expensive on the list, because we do have others that are way more affordable as compared to it. Now the one that is the third on the list basically would actually be a surprise to a lot of you. It's actually the Plum Hawaiian Rumba shower gel that comes in the big size, the 500 ml size, if you know. But if you see, this is not very different in terms of value, even though you might think it would be. But whenever I use this, I feel like I'm using a lot of product, because it's the packaging, that like poor packaging that they have, that actually makes you use way more product. Even if you try to control and use less product, you still end up using a lot of product. So that's why I'm calculating this based on how much product comes out and how many times it actually lasted for me. I recently went through one of it and I got about 66 uses out of it, so it just lasted me for about a month. Ideally that size should have lasted much longer, but it lasted me for just about a little bit over a month. So now this one I would pay about 798 rupees for it. Again, the same way I calculated prior. I would pay about 798 for 2. It would ideally be 999, because one of it is priced at 499, so 2 would be 998. Then I would use the 200 rupee discount voucher and pay about 299 for both. Sorry, 798 for both, and that would come about to be 399 for one. Now I'm paying 399 for one, and I'm getting about 66 uses out of it. Like I told you, it lasted about a month and I was using it twice in a day, so 66 uses exact. and when you do the math, it comes about to be 6 rupees per use as compared to the cherry one, which is ideally 7 rupees per use. So that being said, it's not that different, and I have kind of fallen out of love, sorry, like specifically for the Hawaiian Rumba shower gels. So I did want to let you know that I would probably not be repurchasing it anytime soon. If I had to buy any of the Plum shower gels, I would actually buy the cherry one because I'm kind of gravitating more to that. And I want to actually see if they expand and get more scents in the 500 ml size, just because I think that would make more sense, because I'm sure even the other shower gels are selling quite well. So I don't know why they are not expanding and coming out with more shower gels in the bigger size. So yeah, that is something that I wanted to let you know. Now the second one is going to be quite surprising to you actually, because if you think about it, it would not seem like the best deal, but because of the offer, it's actually a pretty good deal. Otherwise it would probably be the most expensive on our list. So the Find Your Happy Place shower gels, and the one I'm speaking about today is the Pina Colada one, because that's my favorite one. That's the only one that I've used, and I love the scent so much. Now that is actually priced at 500 rupees, but because you get a buy one get one offer on that, or recently I've been noticing on Nykaa it's on 50% off since a long time. So that would be about 250 rupees for one bottle, and I get about 48 uses out of one bottle. Again, it's very surprising because 48 uses means it's about lasting me 24 days, and the one from Plum, the 500 ml bottle, is also lasting me for about a month, maybe a week ish difference. Like this is 24, that is 33, so it's about like what, 9 days car difference. But yeah, if you do the math, 250 rupees for 48 uses means it's about 5 rupees and 20 paisa per use. So that's even cheaper than the Plum one, which is pretty shocking. And I think the main reason is because of, you know, the buy one get one offer, or like the 50% off. And I would definitely recommend it if you're splurging on getting a a body wash like this, then definitely wait to get a good price on it, especially when you know that is an offer that's available. And I actually stocked up when they had a sale going on their Find Your Happy Place website, which I thought was the only option that I had available, but apparently now even Nykaa has the same offer going on pretty regularly. So yeah, that's a great deal, would highly recommend it, and it's my top 2 actually in terms of value, which is pretty amazing. And I don't think this should come as a surprise to anyone, because if you know what other body wash I love, then you would know by now, like by the process of elimination, what my favorite one is going to be. And it's the St. Ives Bodywashes. Those are actually the best value. I still thought Plum would be the best value, but when I did the math, again, like I told you in the beginning of the video, it's not just about the size and the price, it's also about the value that you get. So with St. Ives body washes, those actually last me a long time. The big size, the 650 ml size, lasts for about 2 months, 2.5 months I think, to be exact. I used it for about, I think, 50 days if I'm not mistaken when I did the math, and that's 100 uses. That's a lot. So the St. Ives body washes you can generally get at 30% off. That's what I would recommend. That's the best one essentially, and that would, the price would basically come about to be 454 to be exact. And if you're getting 100 uses out of that Big Daddy size, then it means that the per use price would be about 4.5 rupees. So that's the cheapest out of all of these. And because I love the St. Ives body washes so much, I am so glad to know that that's the best value, and I will definitely keep that in mind while going ahead and repurchasing. And I am currently also in the process of testing and trying out some other body washes, so I'm going to also probably add on to this list and do an updated version maybe in the next, I think, 6ish months, maybe 9 months. Let's see. I want to cover all the other categories first before I do an updated version, like start doing updated versions on these. But yeah, let me know if you found this video helpful, and if these stats and these numbers were beneficial or helpful to you in any way. These were my favorites, and I can tell you for sure these were very helpful for me. I don't know about you, but I would love to know down below in the comment section. But that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye bye.